I get a lot of questions about this.
Why? Why am I going to little to no mileage
On this car. Why?
Answer is I don't know. I like doing what I love. This is one of those things that I love. I fell in love with this car. The first 30 seconds I started driving it home. I actually bought this out by New Jersey there, or right on the border of Vermont into New Jersey. 3 hours and 10 minutes home, allegedly without plates. There's just something about these 118 motors you can't pass up. But I'd rather a 2.7. Yes. I was looking to buy a cheap car and build it expensively. To me, that made sense. Shit, I don't know. Got like $263 in parts on their way. That's on its way. That still ain't here. I guess for lack of a better term, slacking on this because half the shit's not here. Not all things are cheap either. I'll tell you that. I might be the only weird one to say that I like building the car more than I like driving it. The one thing I do miss about this car though is driving it. This was actually my first turbo vehicle. I've built my Hondas, I've built a Celica, I built my buddy's cars. Shit, I don't know what I haven't done yet. Always been, I've either been under the car, under the wheel well, or under the hood. There's no in between. I'm always under a vehicle some way, somehow. I like a GTX. I think it's 335, and it's like a .63. I want to be in like the range to where I'm like 450, somewhere high 450, 500 range, right? You know, that's everyone's kind of hopes and dreams out of these little Volkswagen Audi motors. My hopes and goals are more of being at 0 miles and looking nice rather than being a race car. I said build what you love, not what everyone likes. If you like it, don't be afraid to hit subscribe. Don't be afraid to leave a like. Criticism's taken, you know. Fuck, tell me I'm doing something wrong if I'm doing it wrong at least, you know. This is the Big Turbo series. Cleaning the trans, you know, stripping down the sides of the block. So far, you know, we're getting places. You know, she's coming along pretty nice. This is most of what's off currently right now. So, you know, we're getting there. Currently as she sits, all of this kind of cleaned up. I still gotta get shop vac / vacuum back in there and get that all done, spiffied up. Clean the subframe for sure. That's a definite must. Basically be me working on it. Not much else to film other than, you know, this kind of thing. I will be getting a new oil pan. You know, this one's fucking fucked up and it's been bottomed out like bad. So that'll be getting replaced. I've already got R8 coil packs and they're pretty. Oh. Do you pull it straight out with your hands, or you use the fucking tool or the zip tie method? Comment down below, cause then I need to know. Cause I usually stick my fingers right under here and fucking pull them up. I got the mount off this side, and I got the mount on that side still. So the main thing and reasons that I've pulled this motor was because I've had issues with, you know, engine mounts. Because, you know, this is what it should have looked like right here, except I have to probably get a new bracket right here because that's fucked up unless I like double washer it and, you know, try and make it work. But all of this gunk I want to get off of the car, because I bet you there's probably 75 pounds worth of 282,000 miles. Yes, you heard me correctly. 282,000 miles on this A4. I lost my train of thought. That's what I was talking about. This trans bracket, right? This is the driver's side trans bracket. This thing, look, don't look the fucking welds, alright? I half-ass fixed it. It broke, as you can tell. So now it's a hunk of dick. Need a new one. I found one on Marketplace for like 30 bucks, but I can't get this guy to respond, and he wants to ship it to me, and I don't want it shipped. The other thing, I just rebuffed this paint pretty much, so it's kind of came back to life a little bit. Oh yeah, you can see me pretty good. But yeah, fucking $80 on a buffer up there. Hope if it'll focus any moment now. Fuck it, it ain't gonna focus. But I got my wire harness in the back here. You can't see it, but got the front driver's side mount in here. I've got coolant hard line in here. Just some of the things that I'm gonna reuse, some of the things I'm gonna rebuy. The wire harness I'm gonna get new because those are all fucked up. This driver's seat. So, okay. This is one of those things I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Sunday, I'm going to pick up seats. Now, they're NRG seats, but I'm trading them for this perfectly mint passenger seat. For the dash, if I can get a new dash, I'd like to. Or I'd like to at least like wrap it in that Alcantara so I can like keep it kind of as nice as it is. Cause I mean it's a good dash, but like it's got some imperfections in it, some places. The other thing is I'm gonna get this carbon fiber trim that goes all the way around and replaces the gray bits. And now, the thing with the back seats, I'm probably going to get rid of the back seats because those back seats are probably like 50-ish fucking pounds. And why the fuck would I want that? The other thing is I'll probably buy plexiglass. Holy fucking English. I'll probably buy plexiglass and then wrap it in like carbon fiber and like just cover over like the trunk area so I can still, you know, be able to talk to my girlfriend in the car and not like fucking like fucking, you know, I still want to be able to hear. So I'll probably put like a little bit of sound deadening on the back of it, wrap the face of it, wrap right here, probably put the fucking, I'd like to get a roll cage because there's a lot of shit that's happened over the years, and you know, we lost a good soul. This is kind of just what I do for fun. Still gotta clean down in here, still gotta clean down in there, and get in this area a little bit more. The other side's not as half bad. You know what I mean? Can I get this fucking thing back in here without launching the camera? Here we go. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to come on here, let you know what I'll be doing, let you know kind of what you'll be seeing. I still will probably go to car meets, record some car meets. I think that'd still be cool. Some of it I'll probably have to post in other places, being the guidelines of TikTok, YouTube. This camera will be used for mostly TikTok and YouTube, and well, I guess TikTok can kind of go along with the reels, so, you know. But I'll probably leave this one here. I'll pick it up in the morning when, you know, I have time, because I never actually got to work on this thing today because I had to go move stuff for people, clean out a parking lot, get paid, go to a job interview, see my lady real quick, a couple other things. And that's the other thing I should talk about real quick. If I miss a couple weeks, or not like a couple weeks, but like a few days of uploading, I'll get to it. I promise you I'll get to it. It's just like, you know, one of those things where I just want to show people what I do. You know, maybe you know, there was a time where I was more like, I don't know what I'm doing here. So where was the first place I went to was YouTube. So this is kind of the reason why I'm doing this. Maybe there's, you know, some other person like me who's like, oh, where should I get started? I want to build a B5, B6, you know, 180 in general. Merry Christmas. This is Z-Man's refurb. I mean, she's kind of just sitting as pretty as she can for right now. There's not really, you know, much I can do until some of these parts get here. The trans is cleaned up the rest of the way, and you know, being the fact I'm one person doing this all by myself, I do want to somehow service the trans. I'm gonna do a fluid flush, put a clutch in. I'd like to service where the axles go because those were pretty kind of wobbly. But whether I get that trans gone and get a new one with lower miles, put a clutch in that one and do some work on that, I don't know. But you guys will be the first to know.